Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. Between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Moore with a return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Wide. Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. It's brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
On the set.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Come on, set.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On third down, it's Young. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying it left side with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 2, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. this away. Moore with a return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Moore with a return. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs. And usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here we go. 52 blue. Steal. Check steal. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. Red, cycle. Mega. Set, cut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
White, black, ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Offense up to the line fast.
35-yard line.
Young throwing here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Yellow, 43. Smash, red.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and
On the
10.
set.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Here, set, go.
Young back to it after the pick. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Pitch, claws red. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, ready. Ready?
Third and long for him here. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To throw, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Chicago!
Williams pass.
The Bears threatening to run away with it already.
Chicago.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Set, ready. 6, ready.
It's Young to throw here on first. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Set, hut, hut.
On the give, it's Brooks. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And going play action. Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready?
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out.
Set, cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Another Panthers first down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
52 blue. Cut, cut.
From the red zone now. This is caught near the pylon. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Down and goal to go.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Brooks will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Cut, cut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Moore with a return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready, ready. Hey, red, black 40. Needle blue. Smash, red. Ready.
The second down throw for Young. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. 10 black. Black ultra. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter, down out of 21.
Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now start the drive with Edwards. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. This gets the 1st and more. Here he goes again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears continue dominating in our opening half. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Down. 33, yellow.
Here he goes, third and long. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And the Bears have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Moore with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Ready. 50, green. Hut.
Now it's Young. That's him on the quick hitter. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Blaster. Red, 38. Set, cut.
Throwing from the gun here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down.
Ready. Black, 95. Steel, black. Set.
Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. 6. Mega. Drill green. Cut.
They're going for it. Young. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready up.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 45. Wide. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got a man, it's Horn. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's taken down at the 30. And goes to the hurry up here.
striker. 3-3.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set, go.
First down, Young. Gets this one home. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set, ready. Blue, set, needle, blue. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
To the air, yet again. Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
On the ball.
Offensive line fast.
52 blaster.
It's on the play. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it's Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
What is up?
He'll throw it. Throwing for the end zone. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action. Williams. Connects on the crosser. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What is it on?
Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
And going play action. Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Now he loses the ball. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. This is a heater going deep. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Yellow. 50 green. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. McMillan on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Green Jack.
Young throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Out of the backfield, he was looking for Jonathan Brooks. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
They're going for this. Short pass caught by his tight end. As we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Williams on the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Rucker. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action with Rourke. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rourke. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35-yard takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continuing to fight at least. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take 7 points off the deficit. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. What? On play action, here's Williams. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in. That's 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Williams off the play fake. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
Gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Slot man motioned over.
At the 6-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds Edwards underneath. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Spins out of 1 stop. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rourke from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself will try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throw here, third down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, and give to Brooks. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Work out of the shotgun. On the move, past the 40. Jukes away from one. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Rourke. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
With the check down, here's Brooks. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
18 yards on the play.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Brought in right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Good design run. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. He's off to the races. The 30. The 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Moore with a return. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rourke. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Another throw here on second down. It's taken in by Horn. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
To throw, Rourke. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Hey! I got it.
Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Desperation time here. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll toss it to Edwards, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. There he is on third and short. It's on target to Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bears nearing their 6th win this season. Here's first and 10 from the 47. It's Edwards on the carry. It'll be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They're going to pass it here. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game.
Let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. He is caught, hits McMillan again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So the Bears take this one on the road.